Your name or?
Yes, so you're
Okay.
interviewing.
Okay. All right. Oh, you want me to really be interviewing
Just a little, so
somebody?
you'll-
I'll just. Hi, welcome to the class. Can you tell us why are you taking this class?
Okay. Do stand by. I'll have. Yeah. How come the power light's not on? Just, I'm seeing if it's recording. I think. See if you can.
So am I supposed to say something now? Oh, you ready?
Yeah, the battery's down.
Okay. Hi, welcome to the class. I'd like to know why you decided to take this class.
Evelyn, it's so nice to be with you today. I was wondering if you could tell me what you're doing your final presentation on.
Okay. Press it. No. No. Okay. So put it. Nothing came on. So I'm gonna do it. Oh wait a minute. There it is. I guess it just takes a little time, right? Okay. And then.
We're ready. Okay. Good morning, teachers and staff. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come to our staff meeting this morning. My name is Leila Maeda. My partners are Andrea Young and Zaylen Takahi. And this morning we're going to talk to you a little bit about Lego Dacta and why we believe it should be used in schools. If you refer to your handout, the first quote on your handout is a quote from Science 21. It's a report that was published for Science for All Americans. And I'm just going to read it to you because this is why we believe Lego should be used in classrooms. It says, the effective teaching of science, mathematics, and technology needs to be consistent with the spirit and character of science inquiry and with scientific values. This includes sharing with questions about phenomena rather than answers to be learned, engaging students actively in the use of hypotheses, the collection and use of evidence, and the design of investigations and processes. Providing students with hands-on experience with mechanical, electric, and optical tools, placing a premium on students' curiosity and creativity, and frequently using a student team approach to learning. Based on this quote that was published by the Science 2061, we believe Lego Dacta should be used in classrooms, and we're going to tell you why through our presentation. Right now, you might be wondering, what is Lego Dacta? I mean, you grew up with Lego, but what is Lego Dacta? Lego Dacta is the educational division of the Lego Group. It offers Duplo and Lego materials, especially made for group use in the classroom setting. And now Andrea will talk to you about the project description.
One of the useful features is that it encourages whole language-based curriculum, which covers all areas of subjects: language arts, science, math, reading, and writing. Zayla will now cover the interesting features of Lego Dacta.
Lego Dacta is made and packaged in various sets, so you have lots of different concept-based kits. And another thing about it is that there are unlimited possibilities. You think of just maybe blocks, the colors, red, green, yellow, and blue, but they've expanded to, and they're still expanding. There's playgrounds, there's me and my home, there's the zoo, there's marketplaces. They have so many different things. It's just incredible. And the other thing is that they're age appropriate. They have kits for kindergarten children. The Duplo blocks are larger. They're about 4 times as big as the regular Lego blocks. And then they're geared toward complex kits, which older children can get interested and play with. You might have remembered Dr. Fulford showing this to us. It's the engine cycle. This is interesting, and it's, it's neat. You can touch it. It's in colors. There's a crank. But even though this is good, this is even better. You can create it yourself. The students can touch it, they can create it, they can make an actual engine lock. There's unlimited possibilities, and they have a lot of fun doing it.
The next key point is it encourages cooperative learning and problem solving. Students are able to work in about 4 to a group to work with these kits, and allows them to learn teamwork.
The next key point that we stress is that it guarantees successful learning for all learners. I know you guys are all teachers, and there might just be that one student in your class who is a little bit behind everybody, and you want to help them so badly. And maybe they don't excel in reading and writing, but with Lego Dacta, it's hands-on. Every child can succeed because every child can build something that will work through a trial and error process. And even your brightest student might not come up with a product that works the first time. And so everybody fails with Lego Dacta, everybody succeeds too. And that's the good part about Lego Dacta. And it also gives those children who are maybe at risk, who kind of like tend to shy back, they don't raise their hand too much to answer questions. Guaranteeing them success will build their self-confidence, and they'll be able to take more risks, and maybe take more risks with Lego Dacta, and they'll transfer that risk taking to other areas of school and maybe their life too.
There are several advantages to using Lego Dacta. One is that it's easy to introduce and manage. Once the students are taught or shown how to use Lego Dacta, they're self-directed, so they don't need supervision. They can just go on their own and work with it. It's easy to manage because no supplies are needed except for batteries. Another benefit,
They're suitable for teachers who have no technology background, so they're very easy for anyone, any teacher to use. You don't have to be a science teacher at all. And they're self-contained units. They not only come with the plastic parts, the gears, the pulleys, the levers, but they come with activity cards and also pre-made lesson plans. So it saves teachers a whole lot of time. They don't have to sit down and wonder, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to use it? It comes already packaged, and it tells you how you can use it in the classroom.
Another benefit is that it's appropriately large and fun to use. For the younger kids, they have large Lego bricks, which allow them to use it very easily. It also has a lot of different activity kits where they can work with, such as working with the world, working with different post offices, airports, real life activities. Another benefit is that it's durable and high quality. There's large pieces and small pieces, but they're gonna last forever. You can step on them, you can throw them. They'll last you 10 years, maybe even more. You can probably eat them and it'll still be good. It allows progression and problem solving. Lego allows the children to create their own item. They can explore, they can investigate, and it just allows free thinking and the creativity to flow.
Another benefit is that the Lego Dacta satisfies science and technology curriculum goals. With the Lego Dacta set, you can show your students how to build levers, simple gears, and pulleys, which is the set that we have right here. And Dennis can tell you why.
The ideal learning environment can be characterized in 3 ways. 1, it provides an opportunity to explore, investigate, and apply. 2, it provides challenge for students to use their higher order thinking skills. And 3, it provides real-life environment that has high interest and is meaningful and memorable. Unfortunately, the trend in the classroom is going away from these things. But Lego Dacta materials support this kind of learning environment. It is of great value to move science education in the direction that it needs to.
Advantage for teachers using lesson plans for all of you is that Lego Dacta, they don't just sell these sets, they sell whole kits that come with activity cards, and they also come with lesson plans for you to use. They're fully prepared lesson plans, and I know how much you guys love writing lesson plans, so just to have them prepared for you would be a great help. And what's good about it is the lesson plans show you exactly what to do. Like, you might say you need to get, for one project as you want to teach your students, you might need 2 wheels, 2 the blue pieces, and it just goes step by step. It tells you exactly what to do. So, even if you don't have a technology background, you can still teach your kids and your students with Lego Dacta.
The activity cards that come in a Lego Dacta set are color-coded, green, blue, red, and yellow. The green is for exploration. They invite students to delve right in there and work with the materials. Hands-on, go ahead, do it. Blue is for investigations. The blue card will have an idea and the student can follow it. They can make a gear, they can make a pulley, they can make a lever. They could build some small, simple machine with a handle, and they can see how it actually works.
Okay, the other two are red. Red allows fun problem solving. It includes fun and open-ended problems. The yellow includes real-world situations where students will be given models of everyday life.
Okay, but right now you must be thinking, okay, you guys told us what Lego comes with. How can I actually use the Lego in my classroom? The activity cards shown below, they're kind of going in a progression. Green, as Zayden said, is for exploration, and the blue is for investigation. In those two sets of cards, what you would do as a teacher is maybe teach your students about the concept of the gear. Maybe you want to teach them about levers and pulleys. So they're going to actually be able to build a lever and a pulley with the Lego Dacta set. The red and yellow cards are more problem-solving, hands-on type activities, which allow the students to create their own projects. For example, we have with the red problem-solving set, there was a card that said a group of hikers got stuck in a swamp. Your job is to build a car for them that will go into the swamp and rescue them. But the catch was if you could get it to be without wheels. Okay, so what the students can do is they can go to the Lego Dacta set, and usually you have them working in groups. And they can try it, okay, they can build the first criteria was without wheels. So they're gonna take this gear set, try to make a chain link so it would pull around the tires and connect kind of like a tank. But the problem with this was with this Lego Dacta set, it's only a 6-volt battery. All you need to put is 6 AA batteries in this battery pack, and it wasn't strong enough to power the 4 wheels. So what the students can do is, that's trial and error. Everybody has a chance to succeed, and everybody has a chance to also fail. But it's not really a failure because you can work something out, and so the children could now justify they're going to put all-terrain tires onto their vehicle. It's going to go into the swamp, and it'll go into the swamp, and it moves, and it goes back, Oops. Okay? So the kids can play with it. They can see, will it work? Will the batteries, will the energy source that you have support what you have built?
One of the major disadvantages to having Lego Dacta is that there's no Hawaii-based trainer. So no one can actually come to your school and show you what to do. But there is a toll-free number where you can call on a daily basis to ask representatives to help you and answer your questions. And you can also ask them what activities may be appropriate for your classroom. Also, there's a fee-based training where if you do pay a fee, the trainers will come and teach you everything about Lego Dacta.
Again, if you refer to your handout, we're going to go through the cost factor because you'll all be thinking, how much does Lego Dacta really cost? This set is set 9609. It's on the back of your handout. And this set is $200. If you think about it, you have a class of 30 students, and you group them into maybe 4 students to a group. You need to buy at least 8 of these sets, which is $1,600. Not really a disadvantage, but this set just comes with the Lego products. It doesn't come with any support. So what you might want to do is purchase a set number 9603. That's the technical the cards, the green, blue, red, and yellow, so that you can have things to do with the children. Set number 1035 is the Teacher's Guide to Technique 1, which is this set right here, and it's just a binder, and it has just a little hands-on guide that you can actually practice some Lego Dacta things with. And the next set is set number 999, the Simple Machines Curriculum, and that's where your lesson plans come in. And so the total for that whole Lego Dacta system would be $1,744. And you might be thinking, wow, that is so much money. But if you break it down, the total, if you divide it over, let's say you're going to use this Lego Dacta set for 5 years, which is really not that long, and 30 students per year roughly in a class, that only comes down to $11.63 a student per year, which really isn't too expensive when you think about the benefits that Lego Dacta can provide over other materials. And but I know you're still thinking $1,744 doesn't just grow on trees, it doesn't fall out of your pockets. With the budget crisis, where are you going to get the money? One point that Lego Dacta has is that they're very supportive in obtaining funds for their products. They'll help you whichever way they can. One way you could do it though, however, is through your school budget. You know, if it's allocated to you, you can talk to your principal, see if you can get the money for it. Usually, you know, with the state crisis, that's probably not going to happen. So you could also do a fundraiser. Have the whole school sell a product, raise the money, and buy a Lego Dacta system for the whole school. But the one way that we think that you should get for Lego Dacta is write for a grant. And we have some information here on obtaining grants. This information is published by Lego Dacta. It includes all these foundations that will give you money to purchase a Lego Dacta set if you write them for a grant. It goes through step by step exactly what you need to do to write your proposal for the grant. This particular set came from a teacher from Kaimiloa, and he has all these sets in his class. He has all the activity packs. He even has a little transformer box that you can hook up to a computer screen, and hook up to a computer, and you can make a program for the Lego Dacta to work. And he got all his Lego Dacta through a grant. So it is possible. You can do it as long as you try for it. The Technic Classroom set, this is the pack that I was talking about earlier. It's $105. And you can see right here, this is what you would get, a little, like a storage area for all your cards. And it's kind of like you would leave it out. So in their free time, your students could come up to it, maybe take out a card, go to the Lego Dacta Center, and actually try to build something on their own.
The next set is the Pulley Classroom set. This includes 12 pulley sets, a 20-page teacher guide, concepts covered, including belt drives and fixed movable parts.
The early Simple Machine set is just $75. It comes with 71 Duplo-sized pieces. So the Duplo pieces again are 4 times as big as the regular Legos that you're used to. And it comes with 12 pulleys, and it also comes with activity cards that give you ideas on how you can use them.
other way, Layla.
What's so good about Lego Dactyl? What's so special about it? Well, it's better than Tinder toys, erector sets, or flexi blocks. You can hook up the battery pack, you can make it move. There's so many different pieces. And the thing about it is, it's teacher oriented. There's a lot of teacher support material, and the lesson plans were made, that comes in the set, the lesson plans are made by teachers for teachers to use in the classroom. And also it comes with a lot of activity cards, so you never run out of ideas.
That's our presentation on Lego Dacta. I hope you all consider writing for a grant because as you can see, it is a great way to teach your students virtually about anything. The set that we featured here today is basically for a science curriculum, but they make tons of sets. I mean, they have for the preschool children, they have sets that have people in it. They can do communities, zoos, multicultural education. So the range of Lego Dacta is almost endless. And it really is age appropriate because I had fun building this Lego Dacta car for your presentation today. It took me a lot of time, trial and error, but you know, success is what it really comes down to. It. With Lego Dacta, every child is guaranteed success. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask us? Mimi?
Yes, is Lego Dacta suitable for any grade level?
Yes it is. They have, the Duplo sets are for the preschool, they're bigger, so they're made for preschoolers. As you get up into the older grades, the sets get more like technical. This is probably a set that you would use for maybe 5th and 6th grade all the way up through high school. And they do make certain sets that are age appropriate. We also found that in our research that some engineering colleges do buy Lego Dacta sets and use it in college too. And they hook it up to the computer. So it is age appropriate. Anything else? And
What do the sets for younger children do? Are they
The Duplo sets?
batteries?
No, the kits for younger children wouldn't have battery packs like this because they wouldn't be able to do it on their own. And even if they could, what would be the meaning? They wouldn't really understand it. I mean, it would look really flashy. But a lot of things, a lot of the sets for the younger children are about themselves. It's about me and my world, my playground, and they're in nice colors that the kids appeal to children. These are the primaries like red and blue and green and yellow. But for children, they have a little bit more variety, and pastels also. They have pink homes, they have animal caps. Kids can create zoo scenes and playground scenes. And you know how they're fascinated with cars. They have a whole variety of cars and everyday gas cars and taxis and ambulance and fire trucks and even police cars too.
So the children make these things?
No, these
No.
actually the animals wouldn't be something that they build. They're not blocks. The animals are actually formed, but then they create their own environment.
What is the cost for the younger sets?
The cost
Yeah.
for the set, well, it varies because there's so many, but it runs about maybe from the about $30. If you can get very simple sets with maybe just a few animals in it, and it's even less. It's broken down into very small components.
so you're asking, the top set here is the early simple machine set, and that's really the basic of this set for your younger kids. And that one's just $75. And it comes with, this one comes with everything that you need to teach your students Lego Dacta. So the younger sets aren't really that expensive. As you get more technical, of course the price increases. Anything else?
If you buy like the cheap one that's $75, can you like add on to it and like get more expensive to put in there?
Yeah. Lego Dacta has
There's other kits that you can add on to. There's there's kits that show like multicultural activities that you can add on to what you already have.
It's
It's expandable.
You know, everybody, I don't know if everybody had Lego when they were small, but you know, you can buy a Lego kit. Think of it like this: you can buy a Lego kit at Lounge Drug that maybe will only build an airplane. You can buy another one that builds a space center. But if you somehow you didn't keep them separate, you mix them together, those sets of blocks can build anything you want, and that's how Lego Dacta really works.
All the little parts and pieces, do you have to buy a brand new set if you lose them, or do they have replacement pieces? Can you buy just kits with certain pieces, or do you have to buy a whole new kit?
They come in small kits, so you can just buy a few components. But of course, if you take a look
You
at
can also
this,
buy just the wheel. Or maybe you can also just, if you, let's say, you lost 4 of these wheels somehow, I don't know. You could buy just 4 more wheels for this set at a very minimal cost, maybe like $7 or something.
Okay, so you
And they do give quantity discounts also. Like if you spend over $200, you get a 10% discount.
so the only place you can get Lego Dacta in Hawaii, is at Film Services in Hawaii. That's in the Mapunapuna area. Otherwise, you can order it directly from Lego Dacta.
Any other questions? If not, thank you. I hope you all consider writing for a grant for Lego Dacta. It's a great material to have in your classroom.
Technology has changed as far as advancement. In keyboarding, it has changed from the past, as well as it has changed in the present. They have remained the same, basically with the style and the characters on the keyboard until now. IntelliTools, which is our main focus today, will be presented by Tanya Kaneshiro, Carla Kaneshiro, Kawi Sang, and Lohi Kawai. We will be covering 3 main points about what it consists of, what it can do for you, and how much it costs.
The first unit in the IntelliTools package is called the IntelliKeys system. And what the IntelliKeys system is, it's an interchangeable keyboarding system. It's an interchangeable keyboarding system. As you can see, let me zoom out for a little bit. The IntelliKeys comes with a keyboard panel that, and you can use the individual overlays to change the face of the panel, and it can suit the needs of anybody. As you can see, there's 6 different overlay panels there. It's not the basic ABCD or AAB, the basic keyboarding system. What that is it has the keys arranged in alphabetical order, so it's easier for you to remember. How many of you can remember first learning to type? Let's show hands. And you have to go A space, A space, A space, just to get into the just to remember where the keys were. With these overlays, you pretty much know where it is because it's in alphabetical order for you already. The unit also comes with accompanying cable that you can hook up to any system. This keyboard can be used with Macintosh computers as well as IBM PCs. And then it also comes with key guards which prevent your fingers from slipping up and down on the panels. Those overlays there are just plastic cards that you slip into the keyboarding panel itself. One of the advantages of the IntelliKeys system is its flexibility. You can use it with different types of overlays. You can create keys that fit the user's need. It doesn't have to be a small key, it can be a big key.
advantage is that it is a very powerful system. Powerful system. The keyboard is equipped with its own internal memory, and it's like 32 megabyte RAM memory, so you don't have to take up any of your computer's memory to run the keyboard, and that's good because if you did, it would slow the movement of your computer. Another advantage is that it's very user friendly. It's really easy to hook up. All you need to do is take the cables that accompany the unit, stick it into your keyboard, your IntelliKeys keyboard, and the other end goes directly into the keyboard unit, the keyboard port on your computer system, and then you're up and running. And simply by just slipping the overlays in and out, you can choose whatever you want to do. The only disadvantage to this IntelliKeys unit is that it can't be run on a Macintosh Plus and a Macintosh 512K, but pretty much everything else is easy to use. The cost for the IntelliKeys unit alone, including the panel, which is actually just a sensory panel, the 6 overlays, the keyboard, the key guards, and the cable. Is $395. You're gonna find that this is the most expensive of the whole IntelliTools package because it's actually the only hardware that you use with this package. And now, Carla Hanashiro is going to present one of the programs you can use on the IntelliKeys.
Okay, there's a program that comes with the IntelliKeys called Overlay Maker. And basically what it is it's basically a drawing program, but it's designed to draw keyboard format layouts. So it's, in that sense, it pre-programs, like you can set up a keyboard with large buttons for, early childhood kids or disabled kids who have less movement. And you can put it wherever it's easier for them to access it. It doesn't have to be in a standard format. You can move it around wherever you want. And so it's, in that sense, it's made for every kind of user. It's made for different types of activities. You can do language learning activities on this. So let me explain to you the 4 simple steps of using the Overlay Maker. Okay, the first one is you design it. Basically, designing it would be using a Mac computer. Unfortunately, you can only use it on, you can only create the overlay on a Mac or a IBM 2E computer. But the layouts that you make, overlays that you make, can be used on IBM PC compatibles as well as Apple computers, except for the ones that Canon has already said that you cannot use for this. So basically, you bring up the screen and you draw your keyboard the way you want to. You can put any color in, set the borders, add pictures, text. Okay, once you have the design set in, the next step, step 2, would be to print out the design. So in this case, you would have to print it with a Mac compatible printer, and it's best to use the Mac because you get a color printout for your overlay. The Mac 2, you get an outline form of the keyboard, but you don't get all the color. So it's best to use the printer. Okay, once you've printed this, you use the send command, and you send the information to your IntelliKeys unit. After you of course, you have to take that sheet that you printed out, cut it if you have to, because it can be printed on different lengths of paper, fit it to this format, and you place it on the IntelliKeys unit, and then send the information from your overlay maker to the IntelliKeys unit via the cable. And then it formats it, it reconfigures the setup of the keyboard so that it can register what this particular button is or what this is. Okay, once you got everything all set up